Hello everybody, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the most common practice situations. I have been talking to my piano students about this all the time. And one of the things that I normally have the piano students do when they have a new work is I have them sit and basically look at the score, just kind of like a pause, okay? A lot of students want to go in and start playing the piece. That's okay if you're advanced or you're professional, but if you're in the beginner circle with this, you need to slow down and take inventory of all the musical symbols that are in here. For instance, you need to take note of these character markings and tempo markings, what have you. That'll tell you how fast or how accurately to play the piece. The second thing you need to look for is if it has a key signature. Really got to pay attention if there's a key signature in the piece. This one has 4 flats in it. Okay, and now the next symbol I see, you've got these slurs here all over. What does that mean? That means to play it in a legato or a smooth fashion, right? What else is there? There are decrescendos in this piece. There are grace notes. These little notes right here are grace notes. Very, very important. And then we also have cross staff notation. These are very important things to keep track of when you are learning to practice. We have our dynamics, of course, and note the dynamic change to forte in this measure. And then here it is again, goes back to piano. And also be prepared to analyze that there are multiple layers going on in the left-hand part and in the right-hand part. Do you see that? Right hand and left hand, multiple layers, cross staff. Very, very important that you take note of those. Okay, so you're also going to take note of any sort of other markings that would help you interpret how to play the piece that has been written. So that's what one of the things when you practice, you need to mark up your music. And you can do that. You don't have to do it the way I just did. You can do it any way, shape, or form that will help you remember. Okay? Any way, shape, or form that'll help you out with all these different elements. You can color code your music, you can do any of those things. But one of the big things I get students, especially beginners, to start doing, even though I don't do it this extensively, I ask them, okay, what does this piece look like? How soft or how loud do you play? How slow or fast? How do the parts look? Can you play both hands at one time right off the bat, or do you have to separate the hands? These are all questions that I ask piano players who are taking lessons with me. I ask them all the time, What is this? And I would also urge you to take a look at the first few measures and see if you can read the first few measures for yourself. Okay? All right, so homework in this is if you have an easy piano piece or an easier piano piece rather to play, I would sit with that piece and I would look over many of the different elements that are in the piece and to sort of get an idea of the lay of the land of that piece. All right, so that's your homework assignment for this video. All right, so I will see you in the next one.